despite your beautiful deck, despite your gorgeously landscaped yard, once it gets really hot outside, no one wants to be outside for more than just a couple of minutes. So today we have some solutions in that category. A couple of cool ways to reclaim the deck or the patio with the heat in mind. We're making the backyard the oasis that you imagine and dream it can be. JJ Lund from Home Shade and Garden is here with some details and some ideas on that. Yeah, it's hot.
It is hot,
It's
right?
hot these days. We've been feeling it, we're cooking, and it does limit the amount of time you can spend outdoors. So you're gonna help us kind of solve two problems, beautify our backyard and stay cool in the process.
Yeah, so we've been selling like pergolas. We sell cool vine kits like this. And people are saying it's still hot outside.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to sit under my pergola?
They want more.
They want more, and we're gonna give them some more.
In the form of water, you're adding water to the backyard design.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this first idea that you just DIY'd, you just pulled this together.
Yeah, so long story short, I actually built one yesterday for you, and then I forgot to bring it, Brooke. So I kid you not, I got here, it took me 3.5 minutes to build this thing, maybe.
Stop it.
So I just took an old flower pot,
Okay.
pulled the plants out, grabbed another bowl, did some drill work. I'll walk you through the steps,
You
put a
say
little pump
bowl,
in.
is this what?
So this is a flower pot that we sell down to the store.
A container, okay.
Yeah, so maybe somebody's had some flowers in it all year. They're like, man, I'd like to do something a little bit different with that,
You've
right?
just layered those two together.
Yeah, so the biggest thing you gotta know about a water feature is you gotta have one place that will hold water,
Okay.
and then the second place that'll hold water where you can put a pump.
Okay.
All right, it's
Okay.
super easy. So you got your main bowl. All I've done is I've drilled a hole into this bowl.
Okay.
I've ran a line from this little water pump right here.
Uh-huh.
The line comes up into
I'm not
this.
gonna lie, that's kind of where I checked out when you said you just install a pump. How easy is that to do?
So this little pump is easy. It's gonna quit working when I do this, but this is a $9 deal at Home Depot.
Okay, okay.
Okay, you just plug it in. The hose goes from here through the hole that I drilled into this bowl, up into here, and obviously it just lost its prime, so it's not gonna be pumping. But then you get water coming out of this.
So it's taking the water and just
It's
pushing
taking
it
the water
through.
out of this one, putting in this, and then this will cascade over into your secondary
And all
water
I
source.
need is a hole that was previously drilled in the container.
Yeah, and I just drilled it this morning.
Okay, I think I can do that. Do you need a main water source, like a hose, for example, to hook it up to?
This one, all we did is put a 5-gallon bucket, and with evaporation, you maybe would have to fill it up every couple days.
So it's just recycling
Just
the water.
recycling the water.
Nice. I mean, there's so much to love about a water feature, like the sound and the effect. Are you gonna camouflage this pump at all once you style it in an actual yard?
Yeah, for sure. Depending on where you're gonna have it, hide the cord in the back. You could put some little floating plants in around here. I mean, there's a lot of options at that point, but.
Pretty, and I like the size. It's compact. I mean,
Yeah,
it could go
it's
on
easy.
a smaller patio.
And
or a
literally, you can
backyard.
do this with a tiny bowl, a great big bowl. You just gotta get a bigger pump. The bigger you go, the more water you want, just get a little bigger pump.
I'm just surprised
cheap
how
and easy.
simple. The two containers, the pump, the electrical source, obviously for the pump, but you're set. You're ready to go.
Literally took me 3.5 minutes to make that.
Literally, because there's another one sitting at
Yeah,
the store.
those guys in there is like, you can't build that. I'm like, yeah, I
You're
can.
like, watch
It'll
me,
be done.
sleeves go up. All right, what's happening behind us? Because we complained about the heat, yet I'm feeling really nice and refreshed.
Yeah. So this is a mister system. This is an orbit system that you can buy from any sprinkler distributor around.
This is cool.
It's super easy. It comes in a kit where it's just kind of plug and play.
You throw this in.
You throw this in. It's got a bunch of little fittings, easy directions.
And you've just kind of woven it through?
You woven it through. You can add to it. You can make it longer, shorter. So you could do a 30-foot span around your pergola. And here's another cool thing.
Yeah.
So you know how it's so far to walk clear over to your faucet to turn it on? It's just.
I mean, sorry, pioneers.
it's
That is
brutal,
the trick
right?
that we're struggling with. Yeah.
So Beehive has made this cool thing. You can put it right on your faucet in your backyard.
Okay.
It's got a Wi-Fi connection that you can hook to an app to your phone.
Stop.
So you can be outside. I'd be like, holy cow, Brooke, it's super hot right now. Get on your phone, push a button, misters come on, everybody's happy.
I'm laughing
We're
because
loving
my
life.
dad and my husband both installed this in a sprinkler form, right? That they can control from their smartphone, and they feel like king of the yard. Like they're sitting on the couch controlling the sprinklers.
You're the landscape master at that point.
That's it. So where do you get this?
So again, you can buy this at Home Depot. You can get it at any sprinkler distributor around.
And we should say this does plug into a water source, obviously.
It does. Right now it's hooked to the water, and I had to go walk clear over there and turn it on because I didn't hook up my Wi-Fi thing
Thanks
yet.
for sacrificing for us. He's working for the money.
Do what I
I
gotta
just
do.
think it's gorgeous too the way you put it through the vines.
Yeah.
And was that easy enough to pull off?
Oh, again, I installed all this within 3 minutes when I got here.
All right.
Super easy. It's cost effective. Adds a lot to your backyard.
I guess now it's like buy a mouse a cookie. I just need a pergola.
That's right.
To put my missing system, where else could it go in the backyard?
So on a deck, pergola. You can put it in your garage, like if you worked in your garage a lot.
Okay.
As you can see, this has been running for a good 45 minutes.
So good.
And it's not like the ground's wet, so you're not gonna hurt anything.
It's not a mini shower. It's just a nice, cool effect.
Cool mist.
Hey, thank you so much. More great ideas down at Shade Home and Garden. Where do we find you?
435 South Geneva Road in Orem. And remember, we have our night market coming up August 2nd.
Remind us what that is.
So it's this big thing. We have vendors come. A lot of people come buy little things. There's food trucks. There's a live band.
Fun.
It's just a fun little party.
It's a good time.
Great time.
Get out. The summer soiree you want to hit on August 2nd. We'll link you over to their website where you can find more details on that. I'm cool. I'm refreshed. This feels awesome. Thank you so much. Good ideas.